Different levels of different clients in photography. There's basic, mid, and pro. Your experience as a photographer has given you an eye to see photographs in certain ways that most average people can't. Most of your clients are not going to be able to see the things that you can see unless they have background or experience working in photography, creative fields, or marketing or advertising or something like that. Because of this, those clients who don't necessarily have the eye for things are going to be okay with a lower quality of work, and they'll have a budget for a lower quality of work. Those clients who have experience in working in marketing and advertising, who have higher levels of expectation and have higher price points, will notice some of those details and will expect more of your work. Now, for me personally, with my business hat on and not my photographer hat on, I say yes to any and all clients who are looking for varying levels of work. Some photographers out there are not willing to lower the quality of their work to meet with the budget of a potential client, and that's totally fine. I totally understand that. But as for me personally, I like to think of myself as more of a business owner rather than a photographer. I would rather take the work and fill up my schedule than not have any work at all. And to that, some photographers might argue, why wouldn't you just do your very best every single time? Because budgets don't always allow for it. If good is good enough for the client and I've already met their expectations, why would I spend more and more hours of my time editing or shooting a property if I have already fulfilled their wishes and their expectations? 9 out of 10 times you might even be doing a detriment because the client can't even see the differences between the two photos anyways. There has been instances in the past where I deliver a photo like this and the client wonders what's going on here. Why isn't the sky the way it should be? Why isn't it so vibrant? And they're actually looking for something more like this. See, what the client didn't realize is the photo here on top, we actually spent a whole lot more hours editing rather than the photo here down below. So if the client was good with photo B here, why would I spend more time and energy producing photo A? This is not to say the quality of work that I'm delivering is necessarily bad, but it's just what the client was looking for anyways. Now let's look at some photography examples here and check out some price points. These photos that you see here are for those base level clientele. These are just your average real estate photos that didn't require too much editing outside of what we normally do anyways, and the client was happy with them. These photos here are going to be mid-tier photos. These took a little bit more time editing and took a little bit more detail work on location. This client here has a more keen eye to some of the details and appreciates some of the work that we put in on editing and composition, and they were willing to pay a little bit extra for that. And lastly, these photos here are pro level photos. These we maybe only deliver anywhere from 6 to 8 photos for one single photo shoot, and the client is really happy with these. They value the time that we put into editing and understand that it could take a couple weeks just to edit a handful of photos, and they're willing to pay good money for that.